Yo, NBA Finals is just 2 days away, and I already found some early player prop bets. So I found some really good value. You guys aren't going to want to miss these picks. So let's just go ahead. Let's get into it. First, let's focus on Duncan Robinson, my guy. So what you're going to notice, right, is my play is going to be on no house advantage. I really recommend you sign up for this platform. There are a lot of profitable bets on no house advantage, and I've broken it down before, but all these books offer sign-up bonuses, right? Like, these promos are the easiest money you're going to make sports betting. You sign up for No House Advantage, you get an $100 deposit match. You deposit $100 with promo code OddsJam, they give you $100. Deposit $100, there's going to be $200 total in your account. You start up $100 profit. So even if you only place one bet on this platform, and obviously you want to tail my bets, you get a free $100. What's better than that? So anyways, my first pick is right here. It's from the Sportsbook screen on OddsJam. So you go to Sportsbook screen, right? Basically, all this tool does is it shows you where every bookmaker is setting the line, right? So take a look at Jamal Murray, right? There's no value on no house advantage. I've given out some plays on parlay play for Jamal Murray. You can see right here, they have his they have his line too high. They're at 26.5. All the other books are at 25.5. So there's some discrepancies already for the NBA Finals. But regardless, what you're going to notice is, like, in general, there's not a ton of line discrepancies. I mean, on parlay play, there's some. But regardless, on No House Advantage, the platform we're focused on in this video, you're going to see they have Duncan Robinson's line at 8, right? If you look at, on No House Advantage, they have his line at 8. You look at Underdog Fantasy, they have his line at 8.5, right? You look at all these other sports books, so Prize Picks, FanDuel, everything, right? Every bookmaker is a data point. All of these books have Duncan Robinson's line at 8.5. No house advantage is too low, so we want to take the over. So that's the first pick that I went with. Another pick from the Sportsbook screen, I didn't actually end up going with this play. I took another play on Bam, but regardless, might as well point it out, is take a look at Bam points plus rebounds. No house advantage is a full point off from the rest of the market, right? You look at Underdog Fantasy. Where do they have Bam's line? What a surprise. They have his line lower at 25.5, right? Prize Picks, 25.5. Parlay Play, 25.5. FanDuel has the line at 25.5 with the under favored, right? FanDuel has the under juice. The under's the favored outcome. No house advantage is at 26.5. All the books are at 25.5, and FanDuel has the under favored. So getting that full point of value, like, this is how you make money sports betting. I know it's not glamorous necessarily, but all of my profits, sports betting, $90,000 this year, putting in the work, is finding plays with a mathematical edge, right? Finding plays with an advantage. So I'll include this presentation in the description on YouTube. It kind of breaks down how many picks are optimal, stuff like that on each fantasy platform, No House Advantage, Parlay Play, Underdog, Prize Picks, whatever. But basically, right, I like to kind of also explain, like, the strategy behind these platforms. So the way that No House Advantage works is pretty simple, right? Any 5-pick entry you create, this is the payout you're getting, right? You go 4 for 5, you're getting a 2x payout. If you go 5 for 5, you're getting a 12x payout, right? You can see that right here, right? It doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, whatever. You're always getting this exact same payout. So basically, if you break down the math behind NHA, you need to win 53.22% of your picks to make money on this platform, right? Like 53.22%. So the thing is most sports bettors, right, they can't even win their player props above 50% of the time. If you have no advantage, you're basically flipping a coin, right? Heads, tails, over, under. 50% heads, 50% tails. Like, if you have no advantage, you're going to be 50-50 to win these picks. But on NHA, you have to be 53.22%, right? You need an advantage. You got to win your picks, let's say 54% of the time, only losing 46% to win. So that's how these platforms get you. That's how these fixed payout platforms get you, right? They assume you're only going to win 50% of your picks. right? When you need to get an advantage, you need to win over 53.22%. So what you're going to notice is on no house advantage, so, it doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, your payout doesn't change. You just need to find prop bets winning above, if we go back to the no house advantage slide, 53.22% of the time, and you're going to make money. So a tool I use is right here. It's called the OddsJam Fantasy Optimizer. So Fantasy Optimizer. And I've explained this before, but you can use this tool to find sharp plays, sharp bets on Prize Picks, right? So you can see there's actually a fair amount of plays available on Prize Picks. So you can put on the Show Line Differences tab. But there's some good plays on No House Advantage as well, which is the platform we're looking at. So it all boils down. Some people, everyone wants a magic bullet to make a lot of money sports betting. The truth is, that's not possible, right? It's just putting in the work. It's easily possible to make money sports betting. You just got to put in the work. So on No House Advantage, we're just looking for picks winning over 53.22% of the time, and we'll be profitable. So if you take a look at the Fantasy Optimizer, you're going to see Jimmy Butler under 7.5 rebounds is winning 53.64% of the time, right? You can see that right here. So you may be like, okay, I get why this play is profitable in NHA. It's above 53.22%, but where is this 53.64% coming from? And it's all coming from sportsbook odds, right? So if you take a look at the sportsbooks, this play is also on Parlay Play, but you're going to see every sportsbook, right, has the under for Butler's rebounds heavily favored. So the market, every sportsbook is a data point. That's how we think as a sharp bettor. Every sportsbook is telling us, yo, Butler's a lot more likely to go under 7.5 rebounds as opposed to over. That's why his under is the favored outcome. His under is the juiced outcome. We just explained, right? No House Advantage is a platform where literally, look at this, they don't change your payout. Notice this, the payout doesn't change, right? If you take overs, unders, the payout doesn't change, right? So basically, all of the books are telling us, yo, Butler's a lot more likely to go under as opposed to over. No House Advantage is a platform that doesn't change your payout based on you selecting overs versus unders. So obviously you want to include Butler under 7.5 rebounds in your NHA slip. You don't want to take his over. So all the Fantasy Optimizer does is it uses sportsbook odds. Everything on OddsJam is just based on, real-time data, right? Price data, sportsbook odds. Odds are just prices. Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook in the world, right? Known to be unbeatable, right? It's really hard to make money on Pinnacle, almost impossible. They take sharp action. They have high betting limits. They have this under at minus 149. They have the under as a big favorite. So this is a great player prop. All of the sportsbooks are aligned. They're all telling us the same thing. Pinnacle, Bet Online, Fliff, DraftKings, Caesars. They're all like, yo, Jimmy's a lot more likely to go under as opposed to over. So the under is a sharp bet to include in your No House Advantage entry, right? And the Fantasy Optimizer just actually quantifies the win probability for your bet, and any of the plays on NHA winning above 53.22% of the time are going to be highlighted in green, right? 51% doesn't cut it. If you win 52% of your picks on No House Advantage, you only lose 48% of your picks. You win 52, you only lose 48% of your picks. You're gonna be profitable, or you're not gonna be profitable, even though you have an advantage. You're winning more often than you're losing. But again, on this platform, you gotta hit 53.22% of your picks to be profitable. So long story short, I also took Bruce Brown under 11.5 points and Bam under 3.5 assists. All of these plays from the Fantasy Optimizer, winning above 53.22% of the time. And you can see my play here. Brown under 11.5 points, Robinson over 8 points, Butler under 7.5 rebounds, Bam under 3.5 assists, and Jokic under 24 rebounds plus assists. So I have 5 picks to make $1,200. Let's get after it. Let's make some money. Hopefully this video was helpful.